What is up, guys? Lumi here with another Alchemy Stars video. This one is a little bit different. We're not actually in game, we're doing some theory crafting. But before we get into that, thank you again for the support. You guys are smashing that like button. I don't know, 50. Let's go 50 likes if you can do that. I have no idea. Go for it. I won't feel bad if you can't do it. Don't worry. So at the moment, I'm being dominated by the 8-14 boss. And there's a reason behind that. The reason why I'm being dominated by that is it requires a really big single target damage, especially on the first phase of that fight. And I don't have that yet. I need to build a single target damage dealer to be able to take that down. Probably going to have a look into that later today to try and push that chapter out. But what I wanted to put out there is the core mechanics of this fight. Just for anyone out there that may already have that damage dealer and they're just coming across issues with the mechanics. I'm wondering how they could basically beat that fight. Just understanding exactly what it does. So, put together a sheet for you. So basically on phase 1 the boss sits in the middle. Now he is a 3x3 square. That's how much he takes up in the middle. On his first attack pattern he is going to explode 2x2 squares all the way around him. So every square you see in blue you will take damage in if you are standing in. Now there is a potential of being able to do this fight completely without a healer if you have enough converter units and can avoid the damage. So everything in blue will get you smacked. Everything in green is safe. So you want to basically stick to the outside on the first attack. These green spaces here will give you safe zones. You'll take no damage if you sit in these green areas. Now once that attack pattern is finished, he will go into his cross pattern. So his second attack will be his cross pattern. So again, he sits in the middle and he does a 3x3 cross pattern. So as long as you stay in the corners, again, you'll take no damage. Now he is going to cycle between these two attacks every time until you kill him. So first attack pattern followed by second attack pattern. You're going to want to kill him. This is why you need a big damage dealer, because the problem I have at the moment, it takes me too many turns to kill this initial boss, meaning I do not have the remaining turns available to kill off the other enemies. So once you have killed him, he'll go into phase 2. Now phase 2 he breaks up into 2 separate bosses. His first attack pattern is going to be each boss will do a cross pattern 2x2. So what you want to do is position yourself where you're not going to get hit by either boss's 2x2. So for example, first boss is going to do a 2x2 cross pattern, and then the second boss is also going to do a 2x2 cross pattern right afterwards. So in this particular case, the safest place would be here, up here, here, down here, here. So you can avoid that damage. Now the second attack pattern, these bosses are going to move towards you by 1 square. Now the attack they do is an area of attack around them. They don't sort of do a damage attack around them. If you're standing in any of those blue boxes that are on there, so you're standing in the adjacent box next to them, you will get hit by their normal attack, and it is pretty hefty. So it is easily avoidable. Again, you can pretty much take no damage through phase 1 and phase 2 if you do your preparations. Now again, they will cycle between this. It becomes very difficult as they move closer to you because it becomes harder and harder to get away. Now as they move closer and closer on top of each other, it's easier to avoid the first attack pattern, but not so much the second attack pattern, because they kind of close off the area that you can get to. So converter units are massively needed in this phase 2. Now once you've killed both of these, they'll enter phase 3. Phase 3 is where you kind of need your AoE damage, but you can always have sort of one main damage dealer and an AoE damage dealer. As long as you got 4 turns, you could probably knock out all 4 of these with one single target damage dealer. I'm not sure yet, but that's the mechanics I've got so far. So each one of these on their first attack pattern does a cross ability. They'll do them one after another. So you have to really look at the map, find out exactly where these crosses are going to hit, and then avoid it. So like safe zone is here, safe zone is here. So avoiding the complete cross pattern from each of the first attacks. Now the second attack, they will scatter and start moving around towards you. And again, they will start to be able to hit you on that AoE circle around them. So you want to avoid that. Now they are going to move towards you, which means there's 4 of them now moving towards you. So you're going to want to try and kill off a couple of these as quick as possible. And that's it, really. I'm stuck on phase. I can get to phase 3 now quite easily, but the problem is I run out of turns. I'm not dying, I'm not being killed, I'm just not getting there because I don't have enough turns, and that's mainly because phase 1 requires so much damage. I need like a mic, because I run Thunder Team, as you know, Thunder Buddies for life. I run a McHale. I need a McHale, that's what I need, because McHale will give me that single target damage focus. Or I just need to look into changing the team around. Maybe even going away from the mono just for this one. Maybe pick up Sharon or something. She has good single target damage with the train. So something like that. But once I've knocked out 814, I will post a video on it showing how I did it. That thing does 70,000 probably different comps you could buy. I'm exaggerating, but there's probably a lot of comps out there that you can use to take out 8-14. If you've already taken out 8-14, let me know, because I've 3-starred every single goddamn thing except for 8-14. So let me know. This was just a quick PSA video. Just wanted to knock it out. If you guys are struggling and wanting to understand the mechanics of the fight, I just wanted to put that out for you guys. So until next time, bye bye.